Now, Madam President, on a related matter, history clearly shows us that skillful diplomacy, global peace, and a strong American military are in no way opposed to one another. Quite the opposite. These components of America's strength are complementary. As President Reagan explained, quote, "Peace does not exist of its own will. It depends on us, on our courage to build it and guard it and pass it on to future generations." And yesterday afternoon, the Senate took a step toward doing just that by turning to the John S. McCain 2019 National Defense Authorization Act. This legislation builds on the landmark bipartisan budget agreement Congress and the President reached earlier this year. That deal established the outlines for the largest year-on-year increase in funding for American armed forces in 15 years. Now this NDAA will authorize the use of those resources for the priorities that matter most to the men and women who serve our country and to their commanders who plan for the future. The legislation will equip our all-volunteer force to meet a variety of challenges abroad, but its impact will also be felt right here at home, where service members will receive more top-notch training and expanded support services for themselves and for their families. The 2019 NDAA includes a pay raise for all active duty personnel, the largest such increase in nearly a decade. It directs billions in new funding to the construction of new family housing and on-base support infrastructure. It expands resources for child and health services as well. I know each of my colleagues can testify to the important roles that military installations play in communities all across our country. My fellow Kentuckians and I take great pride in Fort Campbell, Fort Knox, and the Bluegrass Army Depot. We're proud Kentucky is the home base to many outstanding units, like the 101st Airborne Division and those of Kentucky's Air and Army National Guard units. In our state, as in every state, the military's presence anchors entire communities and offers a constant reminder of the sacrifices that keep us safe. It's our responsibility to support them. I look forward to delivering that support when the Senate votes on the NDAA later this week.